And we're back.
Did you miss us?
Welcome to a new edition of Thoughts Count Anywhere, live from the WWDB TV studios, right here in the home of WrestleMania 42, Las Vegas.
Had to take a little bit of a, we'll call it a vacation for 1 week.
Yeah.
But we're back now, and we're ready to get into it.
Yeah, in other words, you made bail.
We did. Halloween was a wild one.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Apparently.
As long as it doesn't end up on the internet or on cops.
I was on that fucking show once.
Were you?
When I first started security.
Nice.
That shit was awkward.
Yeah, I could imagine it would be.
We were like chasing somebody through the parking garage and we called Metro. Metro shows up and they're just like sitting there. And I was like, what the hell are they doing?
We're waiting for the cameraman.
Waiting. Yeah.
And literally the other Metro pulled up and here come the cameraman and the sound guys.
All of a sudden, everybody jumped out and was
And
ready to go to work.
Yep. All of a sudden everybody jumped down, ran over and helped tackle the guy and whatnot. I was like, this is what?
Yeah.
What's going on? I'm so confused.
Do it for the views, boys. Do it for the views.
Well, apparently you guys are here for some wrestling news and we're here to dish it out.
We got it.
I hear voices, the rumors. Rumor is the WWE was concerned Braun and Bronson would be cheered for turning on Seth Rollins, and that's part of the reason why they were kept out of the Battle Royal on Raw.
That's such a stupid idea. Like, you had enough baby faces in there that you could have just had them go and clear all the fucking baby faces.
Go after LA Knight and eliminate him.
Exactly.
Their cheering is going
like
away
you could have pared it down to the final four: Braun, Bronson, LA Knight, Jey Uso. You could have done with that four right there. And then that would have given you some opportunity. You know, can Jay and LA coexist to get these guys out? You know, maybe they get Bronson out and then it's Breaker that's left. That Battle Royal was a clusterfuck. And I know it was all last minute and had to be thrown together, but they had to have been able to do something better than that.
They had to have. I saw like the lineup when they first announced it and I was like, no way, no way. There's literally no way.
Yep.
Nope.
Otis,
it's going to come down
Akira,
to LA Knight, Jey Uso.
Yeah. Otis, Akira, Tozawa, like names you know aren't getting it. Why did you even do it? Like, do a fatal four-way. That would have made more fucking sense.
True that. I was like, you're really going to think Otis is going to win this thing, guys?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Otis hasn't been relevant since the Money in the Bank did he even cash it in? No, he lost it to Miz.
Yeah, he lost it to Miz.
So, like, he wasn't even relevant enough to cash in a Money in the Bank that he won.
I was waiting for, like, Bronson and Braun just to, like, run through and just eliminate everybody.
Yeah, just be like, fuck this, and we're going to destroy everything. Cause pandemonium. Do something to shake it up.
Because as soon as they said they weren't in it, I was like, oh, they're just going to come in and, like, eliminate everybody and just still...
Yeah. They'll just destroy everybody to a point where you have no choice but to do Punk versus Braun or Punk versus Bronson, and they didn't even do that. They went back with the hand that they played earlier this year and found out it's cool, but it's an entrance. Yeah. After that, it's bland as shit.
And then you put him against like somebody against CM Punk on the microphone.
Like, that was just like
that was terrible.
Who writes this shit is what I wanted to say when I saw that. Like, you've got CM Punk. We know my issues with CM Punk. I don't have to go into it. But you have CM Punk, and you're going to put Jey Uso in the ring against him? Like, the phrase, you're boxing with God and your arms are too short, that CM Punk once used against The Rock. The Rock would have fucking fit there. I wish he'd have called back to that line, because that line is cold as hell.
Hell yeah.
Like, in Jey Uso, like, you can't get shorter arms at that point. No. That's T-Rex trying to box God. It really is.
You ever have a bad day? Just imagine a T-Rex trying to make a bed.
Yeah.
Rumor is Donald Trump might be in attendance for John Cena's final match in Washington, D.C., December 13th.
Well, and a buddy of mine.
People were even saying that like he might be involved in the finish.
Number one, he better not be involved in the finish. But a buddy of mine posed the question the other day. You could have Vince McMahon come out and be involved in the finish, or Donald Trump be involved in the finish. Which would you choose?
Vince
McMahon, 100%. The beauty of it, you're going to piss people off no matter what.
Oh yeah.
So you might as well go with Vince. Let Vince get one final appearance with one of his biggest stars. I mean, Hogan, Austin, Rock, Cena. Those were Vince's top 4 dogs.
Yep.
You could throw Undertaker in there to round out 5.
Yep.
Those were the top 5 dogs under Vince McMahon. And Cena is the only one actively left.
Yep.
And you write off that era of the WWE with Vince McMahon as a part of it. But should he be there? Yeah, that'd be cool. Like, when was the last time, or when was the first time a sitting president attended a WWE event?
Not that I can remember.
Exactly. Like, even when they would do having the political candidates talk, it was a send-in video. So, I mean, that'd be cool from that aspect. People are going to bitch no matter what. So,
1,000%. Might as well give them something to bitch about.
Yeah, exactly. And there are worse things to be doing than fucking going to an event that's in his town where he lives.
Nah. Onto the WWE.
Might be a bitch for
I almost
people
said
going
some
to the
joke,
show.
but I was like, no, we're gonna get canceled.
Yeah, we're trying not to do that. But only people that would really be inconvenienced are the ones going to the venue because they're going to have to go through extra security measures.
Oh, and you got to go through Secret Service.
It's ridiculous.
When they come like downtown, and they've gone to my grandma's like doctor's office a couple times. Oh,
yeah,
it's such a pain in the ass to get through.
Oh, they were fucking assholes when I met Trump back in 2022. Insane.
Oh wow. On to the WWE report. Seth Rollins underwent successful surgery. We didn't really know like what exactly happened.
If it was shoulder or rotator cuff, and here we go.
He went on to a football show and revealed it was his rotator cuff.
Yeah.
And he's going to be out 6 months.
Yeah, that 6-month timeline would put him back
right at
April,
WrestleMania.
Right at WrestleMania, maybe a return. I think something like that you'd save for the Raw after, which is here anyway. So,
yeah, I was going to say, it's a T-Mobile. So
yeah, so I mean, it's most likely we're going to see him here in April in Vegas. So it'll be good.
Do you think he does like a Cena recovery and is like the 6 months is actually like 4 months and
Royal Rumble is the end of January or like the first weekend of February. I know it's the end of January because Super Bowl's first week of February.
Yeah.
It's very possible because he got hurt at the beginning of October. It's very possible that we could see something like that. Rotator cuff injury. I don't know the timeline. Like Cena did a torn pec in 3 months.
Yeah.
But Cody Rhodes took the whole like 6 months, 8 months, whatever it was.
yeah.
So I don't know. I think that would be a cool surprise for a Royal Rumble. But the problem is with doing it in Saudi Arabia, there will be no surprises for the Royal Rumble.
Nope. I'm hoping he comes back at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Punk's getting ready to stomp Roman or something like that, and he just hits the ring and fucking stomps. Yeah, like I would rather see that.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Chelsea Green signed a new contract and is under contract now until 2030.
That's good. Hopefully, we can actually get a world title on her. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, she is the most entertaining woman in the division from a character standpoint.
Oh,
her ring
1000%.
work is fine. Her ring work would definitely get her to that world title.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get some world titles on her because she carried the U.S. title, and now the U.S. title. Unfortunately, you would think going from Chelsea Green to Julia, the women's U.S. title would mean more from a work rate standpoint, but it's not. It's more fucking invisible than it was on Chelsea Green.
All it is like a prop for like backstage segments now.
Yep.
And Julie is like one of the best wrestlers
Julia's
they got.
fucking phenomenal. Why are we putting her in that position?
I don't get it.
It's stupid.
Every time she pops up with the title, I'm like, oh yeah, she's the
Like
champion.
she has more charisma, more natural charisma than Io Sky does. Like outside of the goofy little emote that she does, Io is a fantastic fucking wrestler. Like I will give her all flowers when it comes to that. She doesn't have the presentation or the charisma. Julia, on the other hand, can fucking go in the ring, and she has an aura to her. I think that's what the kids call it. Is that she has an aura to her that she looks like a fucking superstar.
Oh, true. WWE officially announced Money in the Bank is going to take place in New Orleans. It's kind of weird. It's in September now.
Yeah.
But if you happen to go down the comments, it said like 10,000 something.
Yeah.
And I was like, why are there so many comments?
Yep.
The Rock ain't gonna come out and like
Yeah.
mess this one up, or
Yeah.
when are they gonna move Money in the Bank to Vegas?
Yeah. It was entertaining to watch. Like, I followed that comment section for like 24 to 48 hours just because it
Me
was
too.
so funny watching, looking at all the remarks and the criticism and shit. It was great.
How long do you think it's gonna stay in New Orleans?
Yeah. How long until it gets announced for Las Vegas? Yep.
Oh, people would be so bad.
They'd never be able to go back to New Orleans. You pull WrestleMania and Money in the Bank from them.
Oh God,
It would be great.
they'd hate us.
We would take it. I would take a Money in the Bank weekend.
Who would hate us more, the city of New Orleans or Oakland, for us taking the Raiders and the Oakland A's from them?
Well, I mean, can you blame the Oakland A's or the Raiders from leaving fucking Oakland? I like New Orleans. I went to New Orleans in I think it was 2018 when Mania was there last time. I like New Orleans. Like, it's a cool
I bet
experience.
it's a cool ass city.
WrestleMania week in New Orleans is fucking awesome. So I like it. I would throw New Orleans a bone. You know what I mean? Like, let's get a WrestleMania scheduled back there.
Kind of crazy that they're doing Money in the Bank like so late in the year.
I know they're pushing it about 3 months. Usually you use it to set up the back half of the year. That's why it was always in June, is you get through WrestleMania. You got a little time to fuck around, especially with moving WrestleMania to the end of April. You got a little time to fuck around and scramble for what your summer plans are. And then Money in the Bank in June leads your summer through the end of the year, and you've got your Money in the Bank winners. Now we're shortening that window by 3 months.
That's
So
crazy.
I guess we're given more time for WrestleMania to fill out and the effects of it, but it's weird. That's for sure.
It was Barry Windham did an interview and said Mike Rotunda has entered hospice care, which sent like the whole internet on like crazy.
Yeah, man. Like, everybody was, condolences and prayers and all that stuff to the Rotunda family.
And then his daughter got on Instagram and said he actually had a heart attack in September, and they just moved him to a rehab facility.
Yeah, which, that's good. That's good news. We're definitely don't want to lose another legend before their time.
Yeah, definitely. He's not even that like.
No, he's not that old. Like, it was
like what, 70?
It was extremely tragic because Bray not too long ago.
Yeah.
And, but it's good to hear that it's not as bad as initially reported.
Very true. We wish him all the best and a speedy recovery.
Nothing but the best.
I did see a crazy little stat. Aleister Black and Rusev have already racked up more losses in WWE than their entire AEW run.
See, there's a lot of contention with the allegation that they didn't like losing in AEW. I can see it. I can certainly see it, because if you have guys that don't want to lose, you can protect them in tag teams, which they did with Malachi Black, or you just take them off of TV, which they did with Miro.
Yep.
Did they refuse to lose? I don't know. Were they difficult to work with when it was pitched to lose? That's probably more my guess, because both of those guys towards the end of their WWE run were losing to everybody. They were getting beat every single week.
Oh, yeah.
And this, of course, was during the COVID era stuff.
Yep.
So they were getting beat pretty frequently, and they were guarded when they left. We're seeing it with Mercedes Moné. Like, we can sit and say, all the work she does with the indie promotions that she goes and works for. She's not putting anybody over when she goes.
No?
She's put over Tony Storm and Athena, right?
Yep.
That's it. In the 2 years, almost 2 years since she joined AEW, roughly, she's lost 2 times. That's ridiculous.
I read somewhere that she was demanding $25,000 per like appearance.
Well, and I did the math after that, because I think that's probably the I don't want to work with you rate is probably my guess. But I did the math on that, because she recently did Winnipeg Pro Wrestling or something like that, where she won. I think that was number 11. It was the day after she won or the day after Wrestle Dream, I think, is when she went to and did WPW. The booker went on social media because people were complaining when she was announced for their show, and said, upon our announcing of her signing to do this show, we sold 1,500 tickets in less than 24 hours.
Shit.
That's 16 to get to that 25,000. Let's give that credit. Let's say that, okay, $25,000 is her booking rate.
She paid for it.
That's $16 a ticket. And you know the promoter didn't charge $16 a ticket when you got Mercedes Moné on the card.
Yeah.
So that promoter made their money in just 24 hours of booking her.
Oh, true.
So obviously we're not going to see Mercedes working at places that only draw 200 people on average, the middle of nowhere towns.
Yeah.
You're not going to see her in those places, but you are going to see her in the bigger elevated promotions.
Oh, yeah.
That makes 100% sense. I'm curious to see if we could ever get her out here to FSW. I don't know if the powers that be there would want to shell out that kind of money. I definitely think they could make it if they ran a place like Samstown or Silverton, some of those venues. They could. I think they could definitely get their money's worth booking her there. Yeah, meet and greet and book the tickets. You'll more than make the money.
Oh, yeah.
But you're not going to see her at places that, in towns that have a population of 1,000. But you will see her in bigger cities doing independent shows.
It would kind of make me laugh when another headline was Mercedes refuses to lose, and I was like, who's gonna spend that much money to book her to lose?
Exactly. Yeah,
it doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't at all. That's such a stupid accusation.
She's the person she is, and I don't like her still. But
yeah,
that wouldn't make sense whatsoever.
No, you wouldn't want to book her to lose somewhere until you've already had her 3 or 4 times at your shows. Win the come in, challenge the champion, win the title, defend the title, come back to one of the people that she's already beat, whether it's your former champion or the person she defended against. You wouldn't want to book her to lose until then. But by that point, you've invested $100,000 in her for 4 appearances. Why would you book someone to lose your titles?
True. I still don't think she's going to go back to all these 11 places to lose belts.
Absolutely not.
She's going to have a mysterious knee injury.
The only time the only places you'll see her lose those belts will probably be CMLL. And doesn't she have the Stardom title?
Yeah.
She's got that. She'll drop that one and the TBS title.
Yeah.
Those will be the only ones you'll actually see her lose.
All them little independent titles.
If she goes into, actually, I'll add Rev Pro. Because I do expect she'll probably drop that one too at some point. Because
you catch her at the UPS store mailing.
They're actually back in the UK in December, so I'm sure they're going to partner her being booked for AEW with a Rev Pro show.
Yeah,
I could see her losing there.
Yeah,
but those are the only ones. She's not going to lose the WPW title. She's not going to drop that to somebody.
No,
they're going to crown. They'll do a tournament or a battle royal or something in 6 months or some shit like that.
True. Sol Ruka dropped both of her belts due to injuries.
Speaking of dropping titles, yeah, she was on a roll, man. She was getting ready to. They were getting close to having her drop the North American in Speed, so they could move her to SmackDown. The story was there, man. Her and Zarya, whether you split them up or you move them to the main roster together, story was there. Her work was so good lately.
That also made a match that made Blake Monroe the new North American Women's Champion.
Continuing the trend of, hey, look who we signed from AEW. Hey, look at what title we're going to put on him as fast as we fucking can.
Very true.
Every single one of them, from Lexis King with the Heritage Cup, Ethan Page with the NXT title, Ricky Saints with the NXT title, now Blake Monroe with the North American Women's title.
Yeah.
Every single time.
That's crazy.
That's the kind of shit that we used to knock TNA for doing.
Yeah?
They would hire someone from WWE and instantly they would have the TNA champion or the Legends title or the tag titles. That's the same shit that we used to knock TNA for, but we're applauding NXT doing it because they're taking talent from AEW. I was one of them. I fucking hated it. Anytime somebody new would come in, instantly they'd have to get they'd get the world title. I think
Anytime
Kurt
like
Angle was the only one that didn't get it. I think Kurt was like 9 months.
Oh shit!
And at that time, that was unheard of because the second TNA signed a new champion, it was within 3 months.
Damn.
Christian Cage was that way.
Yep.
Sting was that way. Like, it was almost fucking instantaneous that if you got a new superstar from WWE, they instantly got a world title.
Even Mick Foley got the belt pretty quick.
Exactly. Like, Kevin Nash, I think, is the only one that didn't get the world title when he jumped from WWE to TNA.
That's crazy. Jey Uso says he's tired of being known as just an entrance.
Okay.
What do you think he actually has to do to fix it?
Those promos got to improve, bro. Like, those promos are fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Like, your entrance alone is 5 minutes, run it back, and we're going to do the same shit for another 2 minutes, and then you're going to talk for 2 minutes until whoever you're facing has to come out and interrupt you and actually carry the segment.
And then he like rambles on about something, and then it's the 4 letters, 1 word.
Bro, those promos are atrocious. Those are among the worst world champion promos ever. Like, I will put that against the fucking Ultimate Warrior promos. Those were fucking straight weird, but
those
at least
something.
dude had intensity in everything that he said. Like, he made you, like, you could listen to an Ultimate Warrior promo, hit an energy drink or pre-workout now and go hit the fucking gym for an hour.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, dude was just that intense. Jey Uso doesn't bring it. Like, I don't get the appeal of the entrance. It gets the kids up. It gets everybody moving. I'm fine with that. I can acknowledge that. It's no different than Chris Jericho getting the crowd singing to Judas.
Yeah.
And then the second the matches start, people are like, please retire. You know what I mean? Like, that's exactly what that looks like. Dudes, his promos have to improve because and we're starting to kind of see it. Maybe they're going to turn Jey Uso heel. I'm sure we'll probably see a continuation of that tonight.
Yeah.
I suspect the CM Punk Jey Uso match will end in Jimmy Uso getting involved somehow.
Yeah.
Jay's going to pop Jimmy. It's going to catch him off guard. Punk's going to catch him. Punk's going to catch Jay. 1, 2, 3. Punk's world champion.
Yeah.
We're going to see Punk or Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso again.
Yeah.
After the bad match that we got at WrestleMania 40, we're going to get a rematch of it. And I think we're probably going to see this is where the Seth Rollins injury really threw everything out of whack because it looked like it was going to be Vision versus Reformed Bloodline.
Yep.
Seth is gone, so we blew up the Vision, basically. And now we have to elevate CM Punk to get him away from this. We've got Jey Uso doing this. I think we'll probably get that rematch sooner than later.
Oh, 1,000%. Anything's got to be better than that super kick
God, that match was terrible.
nonsense that they had at WrestleMania 40.
Well, and apparently, I can't remember if it was Jimmy or Jay, did an interview. I think it was Jimmy. They said that because Jay was getting the Lil Wayne entrance, his suggestion was let him do his entrance. I hit the ring, super kick, spear, 1, 2, 3, I lose clean. That would have been better than what we got.
Oh, hell
The
yeah.
damn squash match, that would have been way better than what we got at WrestleMania between those two.
True that. Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho were actually pictured together at a Tampa Bay Lightning game.
Yeah.
Which put more speculation on if Chris Jericho's really returning to WWE or not.
It's happening.
It has to.
It's happening. And that it's cool. You know, one final run, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I'm
good
down
with
with the nostalgia run. I always like them.
Like, you're not going to see me shit on Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho he's in my top 10 all time.
Oh,
I love that fucking guy. As far as wrestling goes, he's been in some pretty bad shit. His booking has been pretty bad, and I'm sure he probably influenced a lot of his booking at AEW. That's probably why some of it was just downright bad. But as far as in the ring and promos, Chris Jericho's the man. I'm not going to shit on him for jumping ship. Dude wants to go back and get the Hall of Fame run. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
He deserves it. He's put in the work.
Hell yeah, he's been doing this for like 30 years. If not longer.
Yeah.
Plus
He'll
there's
be here in Vegas in like 2 weeks. So.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, for the Kiss thing over it.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah. So
I can give him the Solo Sikoa treatment and be like, Is it AEW or WWE? I can't say anything. Oh, is it 203 or some naming area codes and shit?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, so if I'm not here that Saturday, you know where I'm at.
Oh, for sure. Have you seen Natalia's new book yet?
I've seen it. I haven't read it. I haven't cracked it open yet.
I want to get it.
I
It's
ordered
like-
a copy, or a signed copy of it, just so that I have it, but I haven't
That's cool.
had a chance. I haven't even received it yet, so
Oh, shit.
I suspect it any day now.
I'd imagine it'll be a good read.
Yeah.
Before we get into Saturday night's main event, and I got some stories from Fremont Street for y'all.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a break, pay some bills, and I'm going to spill some shit. We'll be right back.
Hey, Thoughts Count Anywhere. Y'all watching it. These are my new tag team partners, Steve-O, a.k.a. Zeus, from the hit movie Friday, and from No Holds Barred.
Hello, this is Martin Casaus, a.k.a. Marty the Mob, and you're watching the Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast. Enjoy.
What's up, man? It's your boy, Suffer Fatu. I'm here with my man, Big Chief. I need you to check out the podcast, Thoughts Count for Anywhere. This is Impact Wrestling's Dash and Chris Bay, the ultimate finesser, former Finesse Division champion, and you're listening to Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast.
Hi, I'm Sean Davari. Listen to Thoughts Count Anywhere for all your wrestling news.
It's not the worst podcast ever, is it? It's the best podcast. Thoughts Count Anywhere. All your wrestling news, all your hobbit hey, all your gimmickry. Go on over, listen wherever your podcasts are downloaded. The Thoughts Count Anywhere podcast. I'm the big LG Doc Ellis. That's my endorsement. Booyah!
This is the essential character EC3 on behalf of my dear friends at Thoughts Count Anywhere. The podcast for your mind when you need deep thinking about all things sports and entertainment.
Hey, what's going on? This is Axe, and I'm smashing the demolition.
Hey, we want to invite you to watch every Saturday morning. Thoughts Count Anywhere.
Hey guys, it's Tessa Blanchard and Ozzy, and you're watching Thoughts Count Anywhere.
And now here is your storytelling host, Matt Mullen, the Mr. Rogers of the Fremont Street neighborhood. Take it away, Matt. What's happening in the neighborhood?
All right, first off, in the neighborhood of Fremont Street, last night was a total clusterfuck of people. And the amount of crime that happens on Fremont Street on Halloween is wild.
It's wild on a non-holiday night.
But imagine all these hooligans with masks on.
Yep.
Thinking they can do whatever they want.
Yep.
And just a word of advice. If you're going to arm rob somebody, you have a mask on. Might be a good idea to keep the mask on and skedaddle the fuck out of downtown. Might be a good idea. But unless you're the smart people on Fremont Street, you arm rob somebody, go around the corner right in front of all the security cameras and then take your mask off. And then you wonder how you got caught 5 minutes later.
Stupid
Smart
assholes.
I swear I thought America's Dumbest Criminals was a fake-ass show until I started security. That show wasn't real enough.
That's why you carry a second mask. You have your mask, you have the main one that you're going to wear while you do your stick-up. You drop that fucker, and then you have one underneath it. And you don't do it in front of fucking cameras.
And a reversible coat.
That too.
Yep.
And then I saw another guy by the back door decided to pee. And if you're going to pee, you might want to look around for costumes and make sure the one costume doesn't say Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. Because he did it right in front of a fucking cop and wonders why he was in the back of a police car.
Yeah. Way to go.
That was fun.
Way to go, dumbass. You just caught yourself an indecent exposure charge. All because you had to take a leak and didn't want to wait in line somewhere.
And then my favorite one of the week. The wedding chapel calls me all the time to be a witness of weddings and Because there's a lot of couples that randomly come in and be like, hey, we want to get married. And we're like, you have to have a witness.
Yep.
So they'll call me to be a witness.
You get paid for it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Score.
Making money while working.
I'm just going to go stand
mind
outside
me.
the wedding chapel then from now on. Fuck that. Yeah, $20.
Witness for hire.
$20. I'll sit here and I'll witness it and I'll act like your best friend for your photos. Let's do
But I
it.
get first taste.
So this like Hispanic couple comes in, probably like mid-20s. And they're like, we don't have a witness, so they call me. I walk in there. They had to like, there's like the quick version of the, huh?
They probably thought you were ice.
They just paid for the quick version. It was like, hey, do you take who? Do you take you? You're married. And the guy's like, I wrote vows. And the woman, and they were like, oh, you can say them to her after. You didn't pay for that stuff. So they do the little quick I do's. And I was waiting to talk to the girl that works there. Just bullshit around. So I was like on my phone, waiting for the couple to leave. And the guy's like, okay, I'm going to read these vows real quick. And we're like this far apart. Like the woman's facing me, the guy's facing this way. All of a sudden, I'm sitting there looking at my phone, and this guy's like, I promise I'm going to stop cheating on you. I promise I'm going to stop abusing you. I promise I'm going to stop looking at other women. I promise I'm going to stop looking at porn. And you just see me like, huh?
Did this motherfucker really wait until after the vows to say this?
And it was like, this sounds like a letter to like get your
her back.
Girlfriend back.
Yeah.
Not the, hey, I just married you like
This is a
45
get back.
seconds
This
ago.
isn't a, I'm getting ready to marry you. I'm going to stop doing it now.
It
Holy
took every
shit.
single fiber of my being not to like.
What the fuck?
Please
to
tell
do
me.
that.
Please tell me she beat his ass there at the altar.
No. She
They
kind of
just-
just looked at me awkward because I was looking at her awkward as fuck.
They
Apparently.
deserve each other. Like you would think. And she was Hispanic too. She was Hispanic too.
Yeah.
Bro, that's how you know these kids are fucking lost. Like a Hispanic woman, you tell a Hispanic woman, I promise, now I'm gonna stop cheating on you. You're lucky she ain't beating your ass before before finishing the word.
But
Now I'm gonna stop.
you don't know what happened when they got in the car.
Very true.
That
sounds like it's its own, like it should be its own show. Actually,
You should check the records, the police report records, and see if some guy was found bloodied in the trunk of a car.
that's how you know society is lost. Because I can't tell you one Hispanic woman that I've ever met that if I said some shit like that, she wouldn't have beat my ass where I stood.
True.
All you have to say is, I promise I won't do this anymore, and that's it.
The
You're done.
fact that you have to say anymore is an automatic ass whooping.
Hell yeah.
That's how you know this next generation of people, I don't give a fuck nationality or race. That's how you know we're fucked.
Oh yeah.
Like he should have got his ass whooped right there.
Now back to some wrestling news.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Undertaker revealed the extent of like how he went to not break kayfabe over the years.
Yeah.
Of like wearing all black at airports, not
Yep.
trying to be seen in public.
Well, he used to have Paul Bearer cover for him too. Like
Yeah.
Paul would go in, get the food. Paul would do the check-ins for the hotel. Paul would do all this and all that. You know, so that
True.
he had it easy when it came to that. But when
Oh,
he was,
yeah.
you know, when he had to go out in public, you've got to know that dude was recognizable as hell. Like Taker even told the story once of how he used to go in. This was when Ultimate Warrior was still running hot. He used to go in, you know, sunglasses, hat, everything he could to disguise himself, and would still get caught. He would be happy to. Ultimate Warrior would come through with his the paint airbrushed onto all of his shit and everything like that, and his hair back and everything like that, and then get upset when people would approach him. Like, motherfucker, your face is on the back of your shirt.
No, Ryback did that shit to me once.
I
And
fully believe
his license plate says Ryback.
I'm not at all surprised. It's been ridiculously quiet when it comes to Ryback. Like he's
Yeah.
not saying shit to get attention anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It is. Like has anybody checked on him? Is Ryback okay?
He's probably on live being like, send me a universe. Send me a universe. Triple H did this. Send me a universe. Send me gifts on TikTok. It's when you know you've gone to a new low and you start begging for
galaxies
and shit
like
on
that.
freaking TikTok.
Yep.
When you booked yourself right out of all of wrestling.
Yep.
Devon Dudley revealed it was Jim Ross who was saying the racist comments to him in the past.
There's no supporting that. I mean, you can argue that, well, Jim's opinion obviously never hurt the booking, but then you have to also factor in that Jim was in control of pay at that time for everybody. So I could see why that would have bothered Devon.
Oh, yeah.
Because in the back of his mind, he probably always wondered, was my pay affected by that? Now, I don't know if, and they didn't really get into it in the interviews that Devon and Bubba did, where Devon could have said, you know, Bubba and I used to talk and we'd compare our pay and he would get paid more. But if we're just looking at it from the aspect of Jim was obviously involved in creative at the time, did that have an impact? I mean, the Dudleys are one of the most successful tag teams in WWE history.
True.
So the creative and Jim Ross's personal feelings didn't affect that.
No.
I'm not saying it's okay to ever say what he fucking said to Devon Dudley, because it ain't. But he probably, I mean, old Southern Oklahoma Okie, I mean, yeah, he said it.
No,
he said it. Like Jim's
yeah.
gonna sit and no sell it, and he's gonna say, "I don't recall saying it." That kind of shit. Jim probably said it.
Oh, most
like Jim used to hang out with Bill Watts and Dick the Bruiser and all those guys, and they fucking said shit like that. So yeah, I'm sure Jim Ross probably said it. And you know what? I respect Devon for the way he addressed it. He said, "Yeah, he did." He said, "But I don't hold any ill will towards him." So you know what? Like Jim said it. It's not defendable. Period.
True.
But good on Devon for putting it out there and saying, you know what? It was a long time ago. I'd rather be more focused on wishing him good health. Like that's fucking integrity.
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
Ronda Rousey said she will die on the hill that she is the greatest women's wrestler.
She'll be the only one that dies on that hill. Yeah, that Ronda Rousey interview it annoyed the shit out of me at every turn. From her saying that to her saying that, unlike WWE actually respects their legends, MMA and UFC doesn't. Like, bitch, GSP is a fucking superstar. Matt Hughes, Chuck Liddell, Randy Couture, Tito Ortiz, Ken Shamrock. I can list off another 100 fucking MMA legends that still get respect. The problem is Ronda Rousey's opinion of herself was always bigger than her own ability.
True.
Ronda Rousey went on, I think it was Fallon, it might have been Kimmel, and said, Holly Holm is going to try to kick me in the head, and it's not going to happen.
And she kicked her in the fucking...
And that's exactly what fucking happened. And then she goes on and says, well, Joe Rogan's not an MMA expert. He's just a guy with a podcast. Well, that may be the case, but Joe Rogan knew enough not to get his fucking head kicked off. Ronda Rousey, see, I try to like her. I just fucking can't. She's insufferable. Like, it's not even a CM Punk thing where it's beyond, I can't stand the fucking guy anymore. It's not even at that level. It's just Ronda Rousey is just so insufferable. Anytime she makes steps forward in her progress towards being more likable, she goes and does a fucking media tour and just completely abolishes it.
True that. And said she'll never go back to WWE. Instead, she'd go back to the MMA for like $1 billion.
Oh, fuck off. Like, who's she going to go fight? Misha Tate? That's the only person she'd fight. She won't go fight Kayla Harris.
No.
She won't do that. She won't go fight Amanda Nunes.
Mm-mm.
So, I mean, why the hell would anybody want to bring her back? So that they can have her beat up their tomato cans? Because that's the only way she'd go back.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to take if Ronda ever went back to the UFC, she's going to take, and this is no disrespect to Donald Cerrone, love the cowboy. Dude's a bad motherfucker in every step of the way. But Ronda's going to come back to take the equivalent of the Donald Cerrone versus Conor McGregor fight.
Yeah.
The one she's not losing.
True.
She's not going to challenge herself. So why the hell would you bring her back?
Yeah.
After she got her head bounced off the mat multiple times.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
The CTE that Ronda's experiencing is tragic. But a lot of it is because she never learned to fucking strike.
True that. Rey Mysterio did an interview and said Dominic Mysterio actually makes more money than he does now.
I'm sure everybody got a significant pay bump, but you got Rey Mysterio,
yeah.
who's got to work a limited schedule because his body can't handle it.
True.
Versus Dom, who's doing everything.
That fool
AAA,
works everywhere.
doing any house shows when they rarely do them. He's doing Raw every week. So, yeah, I believe that.
He was doing Raw, SmackDown, and NXT at one point.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe that.
Oh, yeah, me too. Saturday night's main event.
Sure.
Dominic Mysterio versus Rusev versus Penta for the Intercontinental title.
I mean, Dom's not losing that.
Nah, Dom's winning.
Yeah, Dom's not losing that. Only person I see Dom losing that title to in the immediate future would be if they do John Cena.
Yeah.
That's it.
There's a bunch of rumors that it's going to be Dominic versus Cena at Survivor Series.
I could see that. And I could see Cena getting his Grand Slam. And that's been my biggest complaint is like you could have done Gunther versus Cena at WrestleMania 40 to finish the Triple Crown.
Yeah.
And done something. So, yeah, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, me too.
If that's the plan for Survivor Series, I'm cool with that. I thought Survivor Series was a 2-day thing up until a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, wait, what the fuck do you mean it's only 1 day?
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, if I do that, then I got to get a hotel to stay both nights. And now it's like, it's back on the menu.
Speaking of, I did get the thing for like media credentials for Survivor Series.
Ooh.
All I have to do is hit a get now.
Yeah,
button.
we're going to have to talk about that. We got a month to figure that out.
Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship.
If we don't put the title on Jade, why the fuck did we turn her heel?
Yeah, I would imagine Jade's winning.
That has to be what comes of this. Unless we're going to see Bianca, but there's really no reason that you would do it. Like if you're going to turn Jade heel, it makes sense to put the title on her.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, why wouldn't you have just turned Tiffany heel? Who is far better in the ring, on the mic. You could have continued the sympathetic baby face. You know, Jade is still young. We're still building her. It would have made more sense to turn Tiffany heel, unless the intention is to take the title off of Tiffany and go to Jade.
I would imagine putting the title on Jade's going to be the way they go.
Yep.
Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. If Cody Rhodes is counted out, disqualified, or anything else, he loses the title.
Like, why not just make it a no DQ match? No count out.
That makes sense.
Like, I'll never understand why we have to have that stipulation. Oh, well, if he gets disqualified or if he gets counted out, just make it a no DQ match. Like, you've already set this up to be like a light blood feud with Drew trying to take Cody out and injure him. It would make more sense for that to be a no DQ match. Because I don't expect this to continue beyond Saturday night's main event.
Oh, no. I just figured it was going to be like an all-out war. Now it's just going to be like Drew's going to throw the title at Cody, be like, hit me with it.
Yeah.
Hit me with it.
Yeah.
I dare you.
And they'll at some point the referee will get knocked out and then he'll do it.
Yeah. I see Cody retaining. I don't see
100%. Yeah, there's these Saturday night's main events. If they didn't have to crown a champion and the world title, they ain't doing shit with it.
True.
So yeah, I mean it's that title isn't changing hands.
And then CM Punk versus Jey Uso for the vacant World Heavyweight title.
I got into that earlier. I suspect there will be some Jimmy interference. Jay will catch him. Punk will win.
Yeah. I see Punk walking out champion.
Yeah.
But I think Braun and Bronson get involved somehow.
Yeah. That'll be what brings out Jimmy, most likely.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's
My original thought when they announced the match was Saturday night main event ending with like Braun and Bronson just standing tall and Braun holding the belt.
Yep. Yeah, that would have been more entertaining than what we're getting. That's for sure.
Definitely. On to the AEW and Ring of Honor report.
Sure.
I was mad we didn't have a show last week solely to talk about one thing.
The Wrestle Dream, right?
Darby Allin versus Jon Moxley.
It was
of all
wild.
the crazy shit they did and the crazy shit they have done in months.
Yeah.
They really made Jon Moxley say, I quit from the fucking sharpshooter.
Well, I mean, my
the Scorpion
issue,
Deathlock, that's what did it.
my issue, and I will say, I can, because we've got some time here, so I'm going to get into it. That match and the way it all shook out was very well done storytelling, because I don't know how closely you paid attention, but during Darby's entrance, the video on the screen was crows flying and snow falling and shit like that, stuff that was synonymous with Sting.
Yeah.
So they kind of tipped their hat that that Sting's involved somehow.
Yeah.
You've got the Death Riders out there. They're all beating the piss out of Darby. And then, of course, Sting comes out. Sting, who was once a man that was fighting for the integrity of the company, facing an entire group on his own, had no support, no backup, because Swerve is gone, because Ospreay is gone, because Hangman is too busy being world champion.
Yep.
Darby is facing people that want to change the face of the company.
Yep.
Darby is mirroring the Crow's Sting. Sting comes out, he wipes out the Death Riders, he hands the bat, proverbial torch, over to Darby to carry that going forward. There was a lot of visual theater that occurred in that match that AEW will not get credit for, because all anybody could bother to bitch about was the fish tank spot. That was it.
That was crazy.
That's all anybody could bitch about. Oh, people are going to see this and kids are going to try and mimic what they see and people are going to die.
It's called natural selection if you're that stupid.
Be fucking parents. Don't let your kids fucking drown each other in a fish tank.
Yeah.
It's no different than anything else you watch in fucking Hollywood.
True.
But that's all people wanted to bitch about. Now, I think the finish should have been Darby choking Jon Moxley out with that flag to a point where he could not even say the words "I quit." Darby literally had to choke him out. And then you send Jon Moxley away for 2 months or 3 months. And Darby is now leading the face. He's championing AEW without the world title.
Yep.
You have Jon Moxley come back and say, that's the ruthless demeanor that I wanted from AEW.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to see all this time. Instead, we had him tap to the death lock.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fine with Darby hitting him with the bat, with hitting the death drop, with putting him in the death lock. I'm fine with all of that.
Yeah.
Tying it to what we saw earlier in the match. I'm fine with every bit of that. But they should have choked him out. I think he should have taken that flag and they should have choked him out.
Yeah.
And I forgot to mention there was some additional what's the best way to describe it? But the Sting breaking the fish tank with the bat and spilling the water all over the AEW logo, rather than just moving the fish tank out of it. I saw somebody compare it. It's like a baptism for AEW. They're washing away what Jon Moxley and the Death Riders were trying to turn AEW into.
Oh, Lord.
That's just the visual imagery and shit like that. And a lot, is that what they intended? Probably not. But it's still a cool idea.
Yeah.
That I think they could have. I think the announcers should have hit that remark.
Yeah.
The same water that Jon Moxley tried to drown Darby Allin in has just washed away what the Death Riders have done to AEW. That's something that the announcers should have hit on. And I think if you'd had Jim Ross out there doing the announcing, the commentary for that, I think that note probably could have hit really well.
Oh, yeah.
Just because number one, you see it and you talk about everything that they've done in AEW, and this is the moment that it's all washed away. Now we're starting fresh.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I disagree with the way the finish shook out. It wasn't as violent as I expected. It was still violent. I am in no way saying it's not. But I expected Darby to, like, after Sting broke the glass, I expected fucking Darby to grab a piece of the glass and, like, hold it to Jon's fucking throat and say it.
That's what I was waiting for.
That's what I was expecting.
And then he puts him in the Scorpion Deathlock and he just taps. And I was like, "You're serious right now."
Yeah, I do think that ending should have been reworked.
I thought it was going to be like way crazier of an ending.
Yep.
Like I was cool with Sting and the whole thing. I was just like, what?
Yeah, that ending definitely missed the mark.
I was like, y'all tried to kill each other for like 2 months and the sharpshooter does it?
Yeah. That's all. Well, and I mean, Darby did crack him in the knee with the bat. So it's not like it's not. And I saw people complain, well, how come he tapped to the sharpshooter when Darby didn't attack the leg all match? Well, he just hit him with a fucking baseball bat in the knee. Let me hit you in the knee and put you in the Scorpion Deathlock, and we'll see if it adds any extra damage to it.
Yeah, that's very.
You kind of negate the whole need for it, but I do think the finish needed more.
Yeah. Penelope Ford is pulled from the tag team tournament after suffering a UCL tear. Later in the thing, Megan Bayne is now going to team with Marina Shafir. That's kind of terrifying.
I was hoping it would be Megan Bayne and Tekla teaming together, but I'm all right with Marina getting some shine.
Yeah, definitely. And then the men's blood and guts match is set.
Yeah.
Mark Briscoe, Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, and Kyle O'Reilly versus the Death Riders.
It's gonna be brutal. Those blood and guts matches are never anything less. Like there's gonna be a lot of.
Do we get our violent finish then?
Well, I mean, if Darby were involved, I would see that making sense, but he's not.
He is.
Is Darby involved in it?
Yeah.
Oh, I must have missed
Darby
that
and
announcement.
Moxley.
Okay, I must have missed that Darby was involved with. I thought it was the conglomeration. So
No.
I thought Roddy would have been. I thought it was Cassidy, Briscoe, Roddy, and Kyle. So okay, I mean I'm cool with that.
Is it? Darby was in the ring when they did it.
Then if he was in the ring, I would imagine that's how it's going to shake out. But I must have missed that part of it. Yeah, we're gonna get the violence there.
Yeah.
But I still don't think that you go with the soft finish in the I Quit match just to do something even more violent 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later, whatever it ends up shaking out to be. And my question is, why are we doing blood and guts on a Dynamite when they have a pay-per-view in November as well? Like that, you might as well save it. Why would you give that away for free?
Yeah, I don't understand. Now they're trying to do like pay-per-views every month. You'd figure that would be like
that's
its own
gonna
pay-per-view almost.
that's gonna serve for you, and because they're gonna do a women's one too.
Yeah.
So you could begin and end. The only thing that I can imagine is they don't want. We're probably gonna get women's Survivor Series and women's War Games and men's War Games. So they probably don't want to do that. And they're copying WWE. Well, you should have done blood and guts 3 months ago then. But that's the only thing that would make any sense to me. But you would think if you've spent the last 6 months with this Darby Allin and John Moxley thing, you would finish it on a pay-per-view where you can really do the violent shit.
Yeah. You can only do so much violent stuff on TNT.
Yep.
Before somebody says something.
Yeah. And they do every single time.
Samoa Joe wins a fatal 4-way to face Hangman at Full Gear.
That's one where I have to shake my head. Like he just beat him by pinfall. At Wrestle Dream. I don't understand that one. Like I'm fine with Samoa Joe being treated as a top star. I just don't think you beat him clean at the pay-per-view, run the fatal 4-way, and have him beat him again at the pay-per-view. Because Joe's not winning the title at Full Gear.
No.
Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. That's one I said it the other night when I was watching Dynamite. What the fuck? It doesn't make sense.
Am I the only one that realized, like, Bobby Lashley, when he was on the apron, he could have broke the pinfall up like 20 times?
I said the same thing. I said, why did you sit there? Why wouldn't you just slide into the ring? And
he even made the motion like he was going to try to get into the ring.
Like, it was shot bad. It should not have been shot from the angle that it was. They should have been shooting it from the other side.
Yeah.
Instead of shooting it from in front of the announcers, it should have been shot from hard camera.
Yeah, they're facing.
Because at least then you can get in tight on Joe getting the fall, and you don't see Lashley.
True.
Like it didn't look good.
The
Production,
whole thing was facing Bobby Lashley, and he just looked kind of dumb.
yeah, production definitely dropped it. And they didn't even have where Ricochet was holding it, or not Ricochet, Hook was holding him on the outside. Yeah, because it was Hook tapped, didn't he?
Hook tapped. Ricochet was kind of
like they should have done something where like Ricochet is holding Bobby or something like that, or trying to stop him, or just hit him from the back. Like Bobby goes to get in the ring and Ricochet pops him in the back.
Yeah,
like that was a miss by production.
Definitely, it looked funny.
It did.
I was laughing as like he was tapping out. I was like, "What are they doing?"
Yeah, come on, Bobby, you can make that jump. We know how athletic you are.
I was like, "Bobby, you could have broke that shit up 10 times."
Yep.
Before the 3 count. FTR earned a tag team title shot at Full Gear also.
Yeah, I think Full Gear. This one feels like Tony really kind of fucked up on his booking and is now scrambling to put it together. Because I mean, when you have to run an entire episode of your TV being multi-tag team or multi-man matches just to set your pay-per-view 3 weeks from now, you fucked up.
Oh yeah,
you did. Like Tony missed on Full Gear. He's gonna have to fix it for World's End, but I know he's got the Continental Classic that'll carry from I assume Classic will probably start at Full Gear. They'll probably run the first few matches for it.
Yeah.
And then it'll end at World's End. So
you see that.
But yeah, I mean he fucked up with booking Full Gear. There's no excusing it.
Onto the TNA Indie report.
Yep.
Blue Demon Jr. is still in stable condition, but he's still in the ICU after.
Yeah, I just heard about that last night.
That's crazy.
That is, man. Hopefully, no issues, no lingering anything afterwards.
Speaking of being in the hospital, Abdullah the Butcher he is awake and recovering in the hospital as well.
This was not a good week, man. Between Mike Rotunda, Blue Demon, Abby, like this was not a good week. There are a lot of legends that we thought, anyways, with Rotunda we might be losing. But it's good that he's back. It's good that Abby's awake and recovering as well. It's good that they got Blue Demon stabilized. So hopefully we don't have to lose anyone before their time.
I hope not.
We just saw Abby a few weeks ago. Yeah, a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
Flower Alley.
Seemed like he was doing all right, too.
Yeah, I mean, he's wheelchair bound, but the shit that he used to put himself through and all of that, it makes sense. But it's good that he came through on the other side on this.
Yeah, definitely. Mike Rotunda's only 67 years old, too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Speaking of hospitals, also, Jinder Mahal had successful knee surgery.
Yeah, Jinder's been one that's been out of the spotlight for a while. Like, we thought TNA, AEW, something. He's been out of the spotlight for a while, but, he put in his years. He was doing WWE from like 2006 through 2020, obviously split for a little while and came back. So he was due for a knee surgery. Road to recovery is a long one with knee surgeries.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully he comes back healthy and takes the wrestling world by storm.
Yep.
Don't hinder Jinder. Eddie Guerrero's daughter has started training at ROW, Booker T's promotion.
Yep. Best of luck to her. She's at a good school. She's going to be in the WWE spotlight, so they're going to keep an eye on her, and so they'll be able to see her. She'll be getting the tutelage from Booker T directly, so she'll be trained with exactly what WWE is going to look for. So, and ROW's got a really good women's division. So
yeah, they do.
She'll have plenty of people to learn from, and people that were, just a few years earlier weren't at the level they're at now and can help her get there.
Yeah, definitely. With the last name Guerrero, WWE is going to be like,
it's going to carry value.
Contracts right here.
Yep. It's going to carry some value. And she's going to have Chavo there backing her up too.
Plus Ray, Dominic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody else there to train her.
Yeah, there's plenty of support there. She'll do really. If she fully intends on diving head straight into it, she'll do well, I think.
So no, Shaul Guerrero was trying to get into wrestling for like a minute, but now she's more into the burlesque and ring announcing and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I met Shaul before. She's great.
Yeah. Last but not least, Steph DeLander and Mace Warner got married.
Get at it.
Huh?
Good luck. Congratulations.
Wait, did he have any vows to read?
Hopefully they were better than the ones I heard earlier.
I
this
promise
season.
not to cheat anymore. I promise not to beat you. I
Oh.
promise not to. Good.
It took every
grief.
fiber in my being not to react to that.
I'd have been laughing right there, or just like hand her the flashlight, just or whatever.
As soon as
whatever
they
you're
left,
carrying, just
I was laughing for like
Here
an
you go.
hour.
Go ahead. I'm going to turn a blind eye. I know this says security. I'm going to turn a blind eye, but I'm going to watch the whole thing.
Like, can you just do it right there, right on the security camera,
And
so I can?
Don't pay
post
any
this on my
attention to the
podcast
little
later.
flash here. I just want to make sure we get good visual for it.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious. But we're out of time. Everybody have a good, safe week. Glad to be back. We'll
Yep.
be back next week.